Jacob Cardenas with the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Talk about what you were working on today in practice, you specifically.
Today was a little different. Today we started like warming up with like wrestling rather than like, sometimes we'll like either play handball or run around, do a couple rolls, stretch 15 minutes. But today we were working on hand fighting, pulling him down, getting to your control ties, kind of sparring there for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then I guess we kind of got into a spar feel, just different positions like snap down or, guy in a leg, defensive sprawl, which, I do got to get better at. And then we hopped straight into live. We did like a 10-minute block straight on our feet and then top bottom for like 6 minutes and then did some more sparring and drilling at the end. So I guess mainly defense, kind of like a spar, like 50-50 feel. Nothing like specific. We did a whole bunch of stuff today, but I guess overall, the main two things we focused on was getting the guys down to their hands. If the guy shoots, get some pressure on his head to go behind. So,
You guys start the Big Ten slate January 10th, I believe. You have Maryland.
Yeah, we have Maryland at home, I think.
Yeah. Talk about, this is your first season of the Big Ten. What are you looking forward to? What are you excited about?
It's pretty cool. Our first match against Columbia, that was like a smaller match, I guess. But even then, it was still like, I see myself in like the Jumbotron and like I got a walkout song. There's like fans all around the mat, so that's cool. And we're having another Big Ten opponent. This is like the Big Ten season, so I heard it gets rough. I heard it gets competitive, but that's kind of fun. You know what I mean? It's like, again, I'm new to it, so it's like a new challenge for me. But I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. We have, I think, a match from that weekend and then up until like Big Ten like conference tournament. I think we have a match every weekend, so I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. I got a lot of good guys in my weight, so yeah.
And then talk about your experience in Vegas. You won the Cliff Keen.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That was a little while ago, but yeah, it was good. Good tournament. I think I wrestled well. Again, there's the stuff I got to work on, which I have been the past couple of weeks. But Vegas was a fun tournament. That was my first time winning it. So yeah.
Talk about this room and what makes it so special. You have your coaching staff, you have all the guys, you have the RTC guys that are training alongside you guys. So
I have a lot of partners. That's a good thing, and the coaches really care. It's like you'll be in the middle of practice and then they'll be across the room, and then if you call them, I did that today. Sean was across the room. I was like, Sean, and then like he's over there, then sprinted over here to help me real quick. So I think just a combination of I have a lot of guys. I got Fine Silver, I got Hayden, I got Jaden, I got Mason. I got a whole bunch of guys to work with every day. So I get pretty much a partner for every day of the week. And especially that with like coaches in your ear. You got KJ on my ass one day, and then Sean, and then Josh. It's a very focused. I feel like our practices are very focused. Like that's what they've been trying to get us to lock in more, is just focusing on the task at hand during practice. So I think that's what makes it special. Once you get in, we'll joke around, but once practice starts, like we're all kind of dialed in on the same level. So that's what I like about it.
Yeah. Talk about your style a little bit. Has it changed? Has it shaped a little bit where you want it to go? Or are you still working on some things that you want to do?
My style changed a little bit. I think I am more comfortable in like a hand fight type of thing. I used to kind of like shy away from it a little bit like earlier in my career, I guess. But working with KJ, especially working with like Fine Silver, where he just like clamps onto me a whole bunch, like I've been learning to, stay in it a little bit more, be comfortable, snap off, and kind of get to my attacks. Other than that, not really. I feel like, I'm conditioned. I'm very conditioned here, I feel like, which is good. We do a lot of conditioning. We just did some yesterday. We did some today. So in terms of my style, not like anything crazy different, but I think I'm definitely more, like hard wrestling style a little bit more than like I used to. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So you transferred from Cornell.
Yeah.
You were with the RTC there. After U23 World Team Trials, you talked a little bit about, you coming to Michigan, training with KJ, training freestyle for a few months, and then, after World Championships in late October, switching, kind of moving into folk style more. What was your experience like, training freestyle and moving into folk style after Worlds? Obviously, you got another medal there, so
yeah.
What was that like?
Wasn't like too difficult. If anything, it was just different. Like, I feel like wrestling freestyle this whole summer. Regardless, like wrestling is wrestling. Like especially, I wrestle on my feet most of the time, anyways. Like I'm not really a top and bottom wrestler. Like I could wrestle top and bottom, but I usually like being on my feet. So freestyle, that's just like what you do, anyways. So it's not really a huge difference for me. I've been wrestling freestyle every day the whole summer, and then I took a week off after Worlds. Went home, chilled for a week, and then came back, and then I don't know. It's like, sure, you get a little bit more tired at first, but it wasn't like anything like a crazy transition. Like, again, like I'm always on my feet anyways. Like that's my best position. So, you know, I obviously like put some work in for top and bottom, but transition was just different. It wasn't anything like hard or, you know, difficult to do. It was just more so like putting the time in to like get adjusted.
Off the mat, talk about your relationship with some of these guys on the team. You know, some of your good friends. that you
Yeah.
come
So,
into.
I mean, pretty much my first friend out here was my roommate Chase Aldate. He was another grad transfer from MSU, and I think we just kind of connected off of that right away. We were both like the new guys, moved in together, convinced me to get a cat, so now we got a cat in our apartment. But no, that's my guy. Just everybody on the team, man. Like I got like Jaden, JB, Brock, the Mantanonas. I mean, I can't name the entire team right now, but like, you know, like I got along with the team really well here, and that's something that like I appreciated a lot. Just especially like even my first day here, like everybody on the team came up to me and was like, yo, like welcome to Michigan. So, you know, right off the bat I got along with everybody, and those are my guys, man. They're hilarious. They make me laugh every day. Like I said, like we'll laugh and all that before practice, like we'll, you know, mess around, but you know, once practice starts, we'll lock in, and after practice we're back to like goofing around in the locker room. So like I love the guys here. They're really cool.
What are you most looking forward to, like at the end of the season, like finishing the season out, like the rest of the season?
Like after nationals, what I'm looking forward to, or like
Anything. What are you looking forward to? Just being at Michigan, different environment.
being at Michigan, I guess in general. I mean, I'm excited just for the season, like traveling with the guys, like going away. Like we're gonna wrestle at Penn State. That's gonna be cool. Wrestle Ohio State at home. That's really cool. Nationals is in Philly, which is like an hour away from my hometown, so my family's gonna be there. I'm not really looking too far into the future. Like, I mean, I guess like the springtime is gonna be fun. You know, when like classes start. You know, like near graduation. You know, like kind of senior week type of thing. So, I mean, that'll be fun. I guess non-wrestling related, but again, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm kind of just going through my time here. I'm not really anything specific. I'm kind of just taking in, absorbing what my time here at Michigan. So, I mean, it's been great so far. I assume it's gonna continue being like really fun and great. It's a big state school. You know, it's a little different from Cornell. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing really specific. I'm not looking too far ahead of the future. I'm, you know, kind of focused on the season. I guess, you know, getting ready to, you know, that peak tournament at the end of March. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Michigan should be fun regardless of what happens in the future. So,
All right, well, thank you and good luck this
yeah,
season.
thank you so much. Appreciate it.